Hey everybody, welcome back. I was recording the video, but I didn't notice that the recording had stopped on me, and it looks like my recording software had just shut itself down for some reason, but I had only recorded 43 seconds, so all my walking around and showing things off is completely wasted and all the talking. Either way, hope you guys have been enjoying. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will start the tour again. So we have the finished hangar. Don't mind the hole back there. I was gonna start doing some expansion when I decided to start the video. So we decided the base was gonna be a white concrete, and I used the war-torn armor because I really do like the appearance of it. And we added this little doorway. I can't remember if I did this on camera or not, but figured it would be nice to have a little access point so I didn't have to open that. Like for under attack, opening that would just screw everything, unless I'm bringing a ship out. But right now, besides adding the lights, it's still a little barren. I was gonna start a new room, which I have to get a different miner since that one's too big, or just tear a bigger hole right now. But I want to start moving everything that's on top down, and I wanted to have a designated room for it instead of just trying to cram everything into the hangar. I haven't really changed anything in here yet, but sorry. I've been contemplating changing this setup from being on the side to having it all over here and just having maybe one of the desks over there. Okay, that's going farther away. So, I'm definitely liking the windows around everything because it's just kind of nice. I've been debating about putting a window on the top, but it would have to be two different windows thick because I'm wanting to add another layer on there to where I can start putting some guns, like a custom railgun turret that you can build with a hinge, a rotor, the railgun itself, and then this custom turret controller. Nothing has changed with in here, the little break room. The only part that's painted is the blocks for the tunnel. Everything else is still the nice plain color in here. I kind of like it a little bit for the break room at least. And I was gonna show you guys a little glitch I had found with the hangar, but it stopped doing it. Earlier, every time I would walk through it, it would either like flip me like it was reversing gravity as I walked through, or it would launch me, which is why my health is back down to just 100 because I died and I lost all the extra buffs I got from living so long. So that part kind of sucks, but it was it was funny. If it was still doing it, I would show you guys because one of the times I was walking out, I walked through the middle and it sent me all the way up to above the level of our entire base. But we shall get back to actually doing things now. I'm gonna set up a small grid projector. Apologize. Yeah, it's been a long day. That back.
Inventory full.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I gotta delete that. I forgot when the game killed me, I turned it on to give myself the better food because I had literally just gotten all of my food bar up to max. And with the kelp packets we have, they only give you 8 food per packet, so it took me a long while and a lot of those packets to get it full. And I was walking through the hangar doors, and when I stepped on it, it sent me skyward and right into the ceiling and just instantly killed me. So that is the only reason I loaded up creative. I promise I did not do anything else. Let's put that one. Small rotor. This will make it to where we can project the small grid builds. And I think I'll do one
Inventory full.
next to it. And I should have realized I was still in that when I had put those down. I don't know why I didn't. Better name that one first. Really need to get a control panel down here. There we go. Yeah, I was like, I could have swore I had the base building everything. Then go to concrete. No, I guess that one just doesn't change much. Yeah, I won't be able to cover that one unless I sink it down. Got a drop pod coming in. Yeah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That sounded like it landed on the base. That is because it did. Okay, that looks a little trippy. Warheads before they detonate. Okay. Jesus. Did it not drop any of the robots?
Inventory full.
Where the... Yeah, no, there. Okay, it's working on the ones down there first.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, that's all still undamaged. Nothing in here. No, nothing in there. Oh, I did not realize that that was exposed. There we go. So here it doesn't matter as much since we're on the Earth-like planet. It's still has oxygen, but if we're on a different planet or the moon, I would have to be going a lot slower with everything. Why is that not changing over to concrete? Okay, that's trippy. I swear I do know what I'm doing. Even if it doesn't look like it at times. I didn't add the small head. I knew there was something I was forgetting. How the heck did it change to that console block? That explains why it wasn't gonna go. That is something I should add to the control room over there, though. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this one is the big, that one is the small. First, we need to turn these off. Blueprints. Interior plate, really. If you can't tell, I have been doing a lot of mining runs. And a lot of ice, which, speaking of which... Okay, good, we have a lot. I found an ice lake. Ironically, about 5 or 6 kilometers past where I had stopped exploring in that direction. There it is. Yeah, the only part I didn't think through with covering that, which I guess I can turn the bots back on now, is I need to be able to get a small grid up to there. If I want the bots to help, that is. Which should actually fully
Inventory
case
full.
this. There we go. Now, the base of this build is entirely splitsies. Like, the only thing I really did was change it to add a buttload more of these ejecting systems for just stone. And then I added some more drills and, you know, more batteries and such. But the base build of this, and that's the paint job that you see, that was all splitsy. If you haven't checked him out, he is an excellent YouTuber. I love watching his videos. I pretty much only watch a Space Engineer, so I honestly don't know if he does more. Probably does, but I only really watch those ones. I love the videos. Him and his buddies are hilarious with all the stuff they do. But I figured, you know, if I need a bigger job, I can cut the wall open and let that in. But for small things like designing corridors and such, the Butterball would be more than, you know, all my needs would be met with it. Did I already go through all those? No. Oh, I guess I can actually put these up. Question is, do I want this one? I think I like the one with the window. Some of the times the original hangar doors are still nice to use. Like for this one build with pistons and everything, to have your ship rise up out of it, these ones are a lot nicer. That'll be more than enough for like a small rover or just us walking through. But I'm thinking kind of like right behind the hangar in here will be I don't know if I should do like the hydrogen tanks in the O2 room first, or if I want to do my assemblers and refiners. Because I'm trying to not just do one big open room for everything. I want to try to, you know, make individual rooms for each component. Which is not something I typically do. Okay, it's fully done. Yeah, connectors on the bottom. Yeah, pretty much anything that's not with the color scheme is something I added. And you can see why I do like the drill type 2 more. Like, I don't mind the originals, but I really do like the look of the type 2. But, I forgot how limiting those original hangar doors were. Another thing I want to do is, and I think I might do it on this side of the wall instead of limiting the space in the hangar. I want to try to do a little, don't know if I want to do corridors or catwalks. If I do corridors, I think I just said that wrong. I can do it inside the wall itself and just replace those blocks. But if I do catwalk, I'm going to do that one inside the hangar and do stairs and then catwalks going up the wall and then across the ceiling to make an access point to the very top of the base. Like, I might have it pop up beneath the solar panels, but I'm not certain yet. I've been trying to do a bunch of the work off camera for like gathering the resources and trying to get a general idea of what I want to do for you guys. Because especially since this is, you know, my game where I'm actually recording and posting the videos, I'm trying to do more nice looking things and more creative ideas than what I typically do for a base when I'm playing by myself.
Ship fuel low.
Yep, I need to slap down some connection points for it
Ship fuel low.
before I crash. That should do as a temporary one.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
I don't actually have a connection point set up. Yeah, it's only a large grid one. Do I have one set up for the batteries? I do. Yeah, that one was a little close. If I kept going with that, we wouldn't have anything there. Should really get a permanent access to go through with a big ship, but yeah, I just almost flew straight into that. I wish I could change the color on that one of what the force field is to make it stand out a bit more, but unfortunately you can't. I think the best way is just to cut a hole in the wall, unfortunately. Unless I want to fly up and past and then drill a hole straight down from the surface, which I really don't want to. I don't want to cut a hole in the wall either, but if I want to get in there with the big ship and actually hollow it out quicker, I think that's the only valuable one to do. I could also set up a piston system and just push the drills, but it's really slow going.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Had to do more tweaking on this. It got damaged when I was out. Part of it didn't help that one of the robot raiding pods came down as I was going to get ice, and it slammed directly in. Why is that not?
Inventory full.
The moment it was disconnected from the rest, the bot should have started tearing it down. See, now they're doing it. Even with the hanger blocks on there, it should have. That's weird. Because the moment I did that, it shouldn't have been under my name anymore. Yep, that's what I thought.
Inventory full.
Before I forget, I hope you guys have all had a good Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate on this time. Or if you don't, then I just hope you had a good day. Barely. The only downside to the original hangars is they're only 3 blocks, unless you do a type of piston setup, which I guess you could, especially now that we have square pistons. We wouldn't have to worry about it as much as the round one, but it's pretty much limiting with the original hangars, which is why there are so many mods for hangar doors. Like, I liked the Star Wars one that me and my brother had found, but it wasn't as nice as, like, the hangars that we have here. Like, for the one part, it wouldn't hold the air in if the hangar is open. The one that makes up the actual hangar door over there, even when the force field is down, the air still stays in the room, which is perfect for ships or pretty much any planet besides this one. It's always funny trying to start a new network. A little ship would have taken a bit longer, but it would have been able to handle the tighter space better. Trying to do this without blowing up the ship again. At this point, I think I've actually replaced more components than what were originally on it. I did add about 3 more cargo containers, which is why I had to add even more thrusters. But for doing trips, especially for ice, it is really worth it. And especially now that I have the ice lake. Now, I really want to try pausing, but like, besides the one test day that I did and it performed fine, every other time I've tried to pause the video for you guys, I've lost all of the recording. Or I didn't lose it, but it ended it, and it was pretty much just short little clips at that point. But we're almost 30 minutes, so even if it does lose the video when I pause it, I'll still post it since it's a good long one. But in case when I pause it and then resume later, it does stop, I'm going to say don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. But if it doesn't, then I'll just sound a little bit weird. Hope to see you guys in a bit.